Hi guys, so I want to talk a little bit about psychosomatics and where all the, you can say, sicknesses, psychological sicknesses coming from. And it comes to everything. If you check my system vector self-cognition, it's even things like problem with the skin, arrhythmia, heart issues, also cancer, and much more, depressions and everything, especially those suicidal stuff. Now let's get back to uh, our ancient times, and when we lived in the tribes, let's say 10-15,000 years ago, and it wasn't really humans yet, but it was also no sickness. We didn't have depressions, we didn't have, for example, look at the animals, look at the monkeys. I don't have depressions, I mean, sometimes they do get sick, but it's not psychosomatics. It's something, they can get hurt or eat something or stuff. So we were the same. We didn't have any of these issues. So where it's coming from then? Where all this problem coming from? Now, when we lived in the tribes, first of all, people were always helping to each other, and like it was, if they went hunting, it was kind of cooperative, collectives, like groups of hunters, and everything we did in the groups, and everybody was watching everybody's back. I'm not saying that we have to go to back to the tribes, but if you don't do nothing for other people, if you only worry about your wife and your child, if you have one, and that's about it, and you go to work just to make money and not help or do something for other people, then first of all, you're gonna hate your job, because it should be naturally first you do something for other people, you help other person, then comes the money, then comes the success. So if you go to work just to make money, support your family, then you're gonna fall in the worst depression, if it's audio vector, or in the worst frustrations if it's some other vectors. You can check all of my 8 vectors about the psychology and what is this all about, so you can understand what I mean. Now, if you don't do nothing for other people, if you don't really create from, like, give your, not just doing because you saw somewhere a video, somebody say it, one of the speakers said, hey, you need to help other people. But you have to come naturally. You have to really find that something that that you can help other people, and you don't need to really do it all the time, but at least invest, let's say 10% of your time helping other people, and you will see that most of your problems, when you're helping them, will be disappeared. Now, because you're selfish and you do everything for yourself, and you're trying to grab everything for your family, for yourself, and put all this in your pockets, then it becomes a cancer cell. Everything it does only for itself. Then doctor needs to cut it off, or otherwise it's gonna kill the whole body. So you need to start, if you really want to get out of these frustrations and problems. One of the things, it's not everything, one of the things you really need to start helping other people, and it shouldn't be nothing to do with money. I don't know, volunteer, go create some, if you need to do this, like Boy Scouts or whatever they used to have. I mean, do something that can really help from the bottom of your heart. And I'm gonna give you one example here. I grew up in Israel, and I know Israel has conflicts all the time with Arab countries. And the next video, by the way, I'm gonna record about this conflict. What do you think if Israel builds a hospital in the middle of the Arab worst village, that if you get there as a Jew, you're gonna get killed right away? And imagine they build the hospital and then they build the school for their kids. Israel built school and hospital for this Arabic village that's starving over there. I mean, they don't have to really pick up their economy, but I'm just saying help, like really some help. How likely that terrorist that wants to explode the bus is gonna, most likely, it could happen that his wife will be in that hospital, and doctors will help her, and his kids might go to this school because it's the only one school who really have pretty good teachers. How likely member of this family, the husband, will go and start exploding the buses? Tell me. If his school, he knows his kid goes to the school that Israel built for them, and his wife was sick and went to the hospital that was built by the Israel as well. How likely? I mean, there's no chance he's gonna do that. So same thing, you know, if you see all this aggression and you drive in traffic, especially in a big city, like I live in Los Angeles, I used to live all my life, most of my life in New York. People get crazy in traffic, and by the driving, you can tell that 90, probably 5% have really frustrations, aggressions, some psychological issues. They try to catch you, they horn every second, they running, they're ready to kill you. They don't care, they just running. I don't even know where they drive after work. I mean, maybe they're running for late show of Dr. Phil, but I don't even know where they speeding up to get where, to get, I mean, they're ready to kill you. You crossing the street and it's already red line, they don't care. They're gonna, so, you know, you can tell people don't really bothering to do something for other people. They got all this aggression, they got all these frustrations there. That's the reason. But don't first start from yourself. Don't look what other people do. Oh, I hate everybody. But if you're not gonna one who's gonna start it, it's never gonna get started. So start from yourself, and little by little, other people who are surrounding you, we're gonna pick it also. But you don't worry, you're gonna feel different. I'll see you guys next video. Take care.